If there were no dreams, and there were no dreamers, then how could I dream you up? You're still a mystery to me. The way that we love, the life that we're leading. I don't want to give you up. Whatever I have to do, I'll do. Put a mountain there and I'll tear it down. If it's much too high, then I'll go around. I won't stop for anyone or anything. And I'd love you even if there were no dreams. If there were no dreams, how could we be lost? And how could I need you so? The reason's clear to even me. I know that it's right. You don't need to wonder if you're up against that wall. I'm gonna be up against it too. If a mountain's there, then I'll tear it down. If it's much too high, then I'll go around. I won't stop for anyone or anything. And I'd love you even if there were no dreams. Yes, I would love you even if there were no dreams. We're going to do an oldie for you. It began. I can't begin to know it, but then I know that it's growing strong. Wasn't the spring? Spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, yes, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now I look at the nights and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when I'm holding you? Ain't no way. touching the wall, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good.
That seemed to go over moderately well. We're coming right back. Stay where you are. Okay, we're back. Good Neil Diamond. Look, first of all, it's Neil. It's great having you here tonight. I know you don't do much television. Now, why this delay? Were you waiting to see if we were going to be a hit or something? I mean, you know, we're going into our 30th year next month. You're very cautious.
You know, the last talk show that I did, I mean, this is the talk show. The last talk show I did was 20 years ago.
You're kidding.
And I was ready for it. I had my guitar, and I sang the first verse beautifully all by myself with the guitar, and the band was supposed to come in. I didn't notice that the capo on the guitar was moved up 1 fret, which means that it's a different key. Every fret you move it up. So when the band came in, they were playing an entirely different key than I was. And we went to the end of the song doing it in 2 separate keys because I didn't know how to change and they couldn't change. And it took 20 years just to get over it. So I'm here.
Yeah, well, that's... People probably thought it was a new kind of atonal music or something.
Yeah, that's what I said, but it was scary. It really was scary.
You know, when I first came over here a number of years ago, I saw the name Neil Diamond. I mean, now there's a name. Now that sounds like a show business name. Somebody would walk in and say, "What's your name?" "My name is Warren Lipschitz." You're now Neil Diamond. I mean, it's just too... But that's not true, right?
No, that's actually the name that I was given at birth. But, you know, you grow up with a name, and people make fun of you when you grow up. You know, Neil, the garbage peel.
Yeah. Kids are not...
I remember that from 6th grade. And Neil, your father's in jail. And so when it finally came to have a serious record, and the president of the record company said, "You have to pick a name out."
Are you serious?
I decided on a couple of names that I thought were real nice.
Like one?
Okay. You might not buy it, but it's true. These were right on the verge of going in. One was biblical. I wanted something with character, something that had strength to it. So it was Noah Kaminsky.
Noah Kaminsky.
I liked it, and I kind of still like it. But
it certainly has a ring to it.
It's, and I figured if Simon and Garfunkel could make it, then Noah Kaminsky.
You got it. And Rip Torn made it, right?
Rip Torn, you know,
his real name, Rip Torn.
You can't change that. The other one was. Do you want to hear the other name?
Oh, yeah.
Ice Cherry. Ice Cherry.
Ice
I
Cherry?
could have been Ice Cherry. I came...
And look what's happened. And look what's happened 20 years ago.
Maybe I should have been Ice Cherry here.
Look what's happened. Now you got the vanilla ice.
You got vanilla ice, you got Ice Cube, you got all kinds of ice. But in '66, I was almost going to be Ice Cherry.
Well, that was probably too provocative at the time. Yeah.
I couldn't figure out how to explain to my grandmother. It's really what it was. I knew I had to show her the record, but I had to show her my name on the record. Yeah. So I told him, use the name, use Neil Diamond, and let's keep our fingers crossed.
You went to college. You went to NYU?
I went to New York University.
Now, is this true? On a fencing scholarship?
I went on a fencing scholarship because when I was in... Yeah, it's true.
Fencing scholarship?
I was in high school. I fenced my last year in high school, and my friend Herb was the best fencer, high school fencer in the United States, and all the scouts came down to look at him. So when they came down to look at him, he said, hey, check my friend Neil out, because he's not bad either. So they took me, too. They got her.
That's funny.
And NYU took me. So I did that for 4 years.
This brand new? Yeah.
This is brand new.
Yeah. You wrote a lot of these, I assume?
Wrote a bunch of those. A couple written by other writers, very talented. It's a real neat little album, I think.
Called Lovescape. We'd love to have you do something. Hey, for you again. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Make of our hands one hand, and make of our hearts one heart. Make of our vows one last vow. Only death will part us now. Make of our lives one life, day after day, one life. Now it begins, now we start. One hand, one heart, even death won't part us now. Make of our hands one hand. Make of our hearts one heart. Make of our vows one last vow. Only death will part us now. Death won't part us now.
We'll be back in a moment. Okay. Well, it's been great fun having you here.
Thank you, John. Thanks for having me.
Really great. You're just sensational. The album is called Lovescape, just out by Neil Diamond. And don't wait another 29 years, you know.
Thank you.
My apologies to Stephanie Hodge. She's a lovely lady. She is an actress-comedian who is one of the stars of the new NBC series Nurses, which airs on Saturday nights at 9:30. And we will invite Stephanie back, and she'll probably tell us to go stuff it. But we'll make the offer.
Do the last card.
Well, I do have one here, folks, on the... Okay. Now it's a challenge, folks. If you love classic comedies and have a driveway big enough for two Alphas, a Buick four-wheel Wildcat, a Spider Mulatto, and a Skylark on a four-wheel Blazer, you could spell out alfalfa, buckwheat, Spanky, and Weezer. Good night.